Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is July 15, 2024. This is the daily read for everyone on this planet. It doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be helpful. When Four of Swords is the energy that can improve our lives today, it is a time to remember and to remind ourselves being at peace peacefully deal with the things that we have to deal with. Perhaps there are many things that we feel worry, we feel discouraged, maybe even feel negative about the progress that we are making. But the Four of Swords energy is telling us to not rushing into anything, but to remain calm and save our energy for the future. There might be situations where we just need to let the others deal with their situation right now, and we ourselves need to find our inner peace, even though there might be responsibilities that we are being asked to fulfill. But the Four of Swords energy is telling us that there are things that some of the others they have to deal with them by themselves and not necessarily always involving us personally. So this is important to remember. Four of Swords energy is also about resting. Even though you might feel like, my goodness, there are so many things happening and you're telling me to rest. Well, if you can rest and if you need the rest, please do so. But if you really don't have the time to rest, at least give yourself several seconds or minutes to calm down your mind so that your mind can rejuvenate and you can center your energy within yourself again, but not just simply, you know, affected by the energies around us. We need to find a place, a situation where we can focus and be at the moment. If you understand what I mean. I understand that there might be a lot of stressful situations for everyone on this planet, but on a practical level, if we are just rushing into things, it's not going to help much. We have to acknowledge the fact that sometimes we don't have all the energy and resources to deal with the things that we want to deal with immediately. But what we can do immediately is we change our mind and slow down and think about the deeper meaning of things. Think about the alternatives and avoid being tunnel vision about a situation. Four of Swords energy reminds us that we have to be at ease and be peaceful within us in order to regain the energy that we want to do whatever we need to do in the future, or maybe even fight a battle. We have to, at least at the moment, have the mental rest, the mental clarity, and be very calm about the situation. Even though it is very difficult, I can understand, I can relate. But recently, I figured that there is a way to interpret this kind of approach in dealing with our situations. For example, when we watch sports, you know, tennis player, NBA player, basketball, football, whatever that is, those people, in order to gain the victory, they have to be very persistent and at the same time mentally very strong, and also um, not being sidetracked um, by the turbulence around them and still reaching their goal. So we sometimes need to remind ourselves that we have to be very persistent and very focused, and treat our life, treat our situation like a game that we want to win the game, not necessarily winning the others, but winning the situation. In order to do so, we can't be too overwhelmed by our surroundings. We have to understand and acknowledge, the negativities and also the limitations, but we can't be limited by them. At least our mind needs to be freed of negativity so that we can focus on the goals and not being trapped by self-defeating prophecies and also mentality. So if you feel like you're all over the place, let's sit down, figure out a way to calm down your mind, and whether it is counting numbers, whether it is meditating, find out the way that will bring you to the calmness. So when you bring yourself into the center, it will be a lot easier for you to reinitiate, to do whatever you need to do. But your mind has to rest somehow and has to gain the peace. Anyway, these too shall pass. This is a phrase that I would like to share with you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like the video, please consider liking it and subscribing. It will help a lot. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care.